Welcome back to another episode of the VISD Highlight. Today we are on location at the VISD Connections Center. Today we are here with Dr. Candace Pohl, the VISD Connections Coordinator, and she's going to be taking us on a tour of this facility and what it has to offer. So where are we going first?
Well, welcome VISD and welcome to VISD Connections. Our first stop is going to be the Family Resource Room.
Okay, so the Family Resource Room, tell me, what does this room have to offer to visitors?
Absolutely. This is the smaller of our two training rooms, and what takes place in here are our family educational sessions, such as our make and take, our lunch and learns, our Driscoll parenting sessions take place in here. Our departments have meetings in here sometimes as well.
Okay. You mentioned Driscoll, and we have these cabinets over here stocked full of hygiene and necessity items. Tell me more about what this is and how people can take advantage of this.
Absolutely. So Driscoll, one of our community partners, gave us a very large monetary grant to fund a hygiene closet for any of our families that needed any supplies. And so our families can come in here and shop as they need.
Do they have to fill out any paperwork? Is there any information they have to provide to you, or can they just come through the door and say, we need diapers?
Yeah, so our families just walk in as they need to. They're greeted at the front in our waiting room area, and there are a couple of pieces of paper we fill out just to get some information about them. We hope that they can meet with one of our case managers, if you will, one of our liaisons that are here, just so that they can start building the relationship and making sure that we're finding out about all of their needs so that we can make sure they have the resources they need. But then when they tell us that they need hygiene items, come in and shop.
Cool. All right, where are we headed to next?
This is our truancy prevention room. Becca Garcia and Kaylee live in this room, and this is our truancy and dropout prevention office, where all of the work of attendance takes place.
Okay, so tell me more about truancy and our students and what y'all do to help get students back into the classroom.
Wow, I don't know that we have time for that.
Okay, the 1 minute snippet.
So what is really cool is that we have two liaisons that are out on campuses as well that are supporting all of our attendance clerks at the various campuses. And we are trained in mediation techniques, so we can provide mediation once it gets to that. That's one of the very ending parts that we hope we don't get to. But we're really just meeting with parents and families and supporting our attendance clerks and our student success facilitators along the way, trying to make sure that our kids are coming to school.
Cool. All right, next room.
So this room is our building blocks room. And this is where all the magic happens on Friday mornings between 10 and 11.
Okay.
So we have toddler time in here every Friday from 10 to 11. We have about a dozen families that are coming on a regular basis. So, and it's moms, dads, and grandmothers with their little ones, and they sing and they dance, and this is always a lot of fun on Fridays to end our week.
So every Friday that VISD is open,
Yes.
toddler time happens. What time?
10 to 11.
And what's the age range?
We're at 3 and under.
Okay.
3 and under, and we want parents to come and participate and dance and sing with us.
Okay, so we're walking back down the main corridor of the VISD Connections, and there is this amazing mural on the wall. And these bright, colorful ribbons, and actually I can show you where my ribbon is.
Yes.
But tell me about what this is.
So this beautiful mural, actually I'm going to be a proud parent because my daughter actually painted it for us.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and so the interactive ribbon walls that you find on each side was our idea to just another way to engage our community and our families and the kiddos, because the kiddos love to put the ribbons up there, but it's a way of symbolizing their commitment to all of us working together for the success of the students.
Right.
And so yes, there's a package of ribbons around here somewhere, and anybody that comes in the building is welcome to put a ribbon up there, and they do.
On the opposite side of this amazing mural, we have some offices, and I see our volunteers in public schools.
Yes.
And you have Melissa, who
Yes.
handles all of the volunteers. I really want to dive into this because we get a lot of requests for how community members can volunteer in our schools. So
Great, and I hope that they do.
tell us how.
First of all, let me say that if they need any help or they have any questions, that they are welcome to call us here at VISD Connections. They can speak with Melissa, they can speak with myself. We can answer any questions. But there is a 3-step process to becoming a volunteer in public schools for VISD. And you can find that on our website. There is a quick 10-minute orientation video we ask that you watch. There is a volunteer handbook now that we ask that you read through, and then you would fill out the online application, which is online at our website. If you have any issues with any of those steps, again, we're here to support.
And so about how long from start to finish does that process take? So if I go online, watch the video, read the handbook, fill out the form on a Monday, by when am I able to get into schools to start volunteering?
With the background check and everything, we say that it could take up to 10 business days. It does not generally take that long. Generally, Melissa can get it through, I'd say, in about 48 hours.
So if you're wanting to become a volunteer in Victoria ISD, you can visit our website, visd.net. You'll go to menu, the drop down, you'll go down to student services, and there is a volunteer section where you'll be able to find all the information that we've discussed today. And then you can volunteer in our public schools.
And you can also volunteer here at VISD Connections. We're always looking for folks to help us out in our food pantry or our clothing closet.
And we'll be visiting those 2 areas shortly. But next we are coming to our Family Support Success Liaison. And what does Miss Stephanie do?
Yes, and this is Stephanie Price de la Rosa. And she is our Family Support Success Liaison, and she supports all of our elementary and middle school students and families.
That's a lot of students and families.
That is a lot, yes.
And so what kind of support is she providing them?
Sure. Although she's called a liaison, I refer to her as one of our case managers here. And so when our parents do come in, she's one of the ones that will meet with them and get the information that is needed, and then continue to follow up and make sure that they have what they need, what resources that they need.
Very nice. Okay, where are we headed to next?
So this is our homebound instruction teacher. This is Miss Deline Coward. She's in there. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
And so what Deline does is provides homebound instruction so that our students that are out on maternity leave do not lose out on academics.
Awesome. We are super committed to ensuring that all students continue with their education no matter what is happening.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right, and so now
What's next?
we are headed into what we call the training room, and this is our larger of the 2 training rooms. It's designed to hold about 50 people. I can probably get it up to about 60. But as you can see, there was a meeting here on Friday afternoon. And really, this is for our larger groups that want to have meetings here. We have the Homeless Coalition that meets here. They meet in this room. A lot of our departments have meetings in this room. And that's really what it is designed to do.
I love the posters of all of our choice schools in VISD. It highlights opportunities that are available for students.
Absolutely.
And this is a great facility for us to have here for meetings and presentations and different stuff. What's happening over here on the other side?
Sure, if you're familiar, and I'm sure everyone is, if you're familiar with Kids Connect, what we did was, of course, bring all of those services here under VISD Connections as well. And so we had to find office space.
Right.
And so what we did was we set up cubicles for all of those folks. And we have our PRS mentors and our clerks over here, as well as our elementary liaisons and our transitional liaison. And you can see that they're all out on campuses right now, other than Adriana, who is Stephanie's counterpoint.
Okay.
Adriana works with our McKinney-Vento, our families in transition families, whereas Stephanie works with the larger group.
So Kids Connection used to be located across from Patty Welder, and now it's all Housed here.
Right here.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Okay, so now we are coming into the clothing closet.
Yes, this is our clothing closet. You can see that we're starting to set up as the weather's changing, so we're getting our hoodies and winter wear out. But yes, all of our clothing closet is here.
And so I am cleaning out kids' closets. Can I come and donate items here? How does this work? What does the community need to know about donating?
Great question. And we're asking for new or gently used, preferably kid clothing, school-age students clothing. One of our biggest needs has been shoes. All year long, we have been asked for shoes, and now, of course, as the weather's changing, we're asking for the winter wear. But from 3 and up to high school age to seniors,
and they can just come in, drop it off.
Absolutely, come in. We've had folks leave it on our porch.
All right, so we're going from clothes to food. You're going to take us to the food pantry next.
Absolutely, and our donations at our food pantry are in part donations from the community and in part a partnership with the Golden Crescent Food Bank. And we've recently had a food bank donation, so this is wonderful to see our shelves full. We also have a freezer and a refrigerator, so we can have meats and things that need to be refrigerated. We have also additional hygiene items on this side, school supplies, and then various other items that families might need.
So you mentioned getting donations from the Golden Crescent Food Bank. Who else can donate? Because I see a lot of blankets and sheets and colors and backpacks. And if I am the leader of a Girl Scout troop and we want to do a food drive, can we donate items to y'all?
That would be amazing. And yes, absolutely. And I say all the time that back to school as well as the holiday season are big donation times of the year, but our families in need are in need throughout the year. And so thinking about doing a linen drive or a towel drive, we can certainly utilize those, and we make sure that it gets to the families that are in need.
This is so neat. Like I said before, I don't think we've ever offered anything like this in the school district to our families. So it's such a great thing to have for them. Thank you so much for giving us a walking tour of the VISD Connection Center. I hope that our community members watch this and share with friends and family what y'all have to offer here. Anything else you want to share?
Just two things: that any of our families are in need, we have services for all of our families, so please just stop by. And 2, for anybody interested in donating, we're having a donor open house on December the 1st. And more information will be posted to the website and Facebook.
Very cool. Well, to stay up to date and to find out more about everything we've talked about here today at the VISD Connection Center, be sure to visit our website, visd.net. You can find everything we've talked about under the Student Services Department, and they have a Facebook page too, so make sure that you're following the VISD Connection Center on Facebook. And as always, we want you to like, follow, subscribe to all of our VISD social media channels as well. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and of course, subscribe to Victoria ISD on YouTube.